Oh, I just realised I forgot something. Oh, damn it. It's going so well as well. Spot on, it couldn't be better if I tried. Now this is the part of the video where I actually share some knowledge, impart some of my wisdom, things that I've learned over the years and years of building camper vans. Oh, the camper van, yes. It's easy basic. Look, it's bent my foot. It actually goes like that now. You can probably hear the sheep in the background. They've just had lambs. That's why they're making a lot of noise. Maybe I'll just stick to fish. Simple. There we go. Nice rounded slot. Another good investment, of course, is a mast. There you go. Really as simple as that. Bloody YouTubers make it look so easy, don't they? Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode here on Mel's Big Van Small World. And if you haven't worked it out already, my name's Mel and I'm currently turning this Mercedes Vario into a luxurious overlander. And when I've finished, I'm going to go off on the hunt for treasure. So if that's something that interests you, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate your support. Now this week I'm going to attempt to finish off all of my kitchen cabinetry. I'm simply going to add drawers underneath my diesel cooktop. I'm going to add drawers under here. This end cupboard, I've already put some shelves in. I just need to put a door on it, and this will be my bin and bog roll cupboard. I may even put some cleaning products in there as well. Time will tell. But the first thing I need to do is build a heat shield underneath here to protect whatever's in the top drawer from the heat generated by my diesel cooktop. So that's my first job for today. You're more than welcome to watch me struggle completing this task. Right, let's get some plywood. Oh, talking about plywood, I'm going to be using this stuff, which is phenolic ply. I get a lot of people asking me, what is this grey plywood that I'm using? It's basically a really hard plywood with an extremely tough coating on it. And I'm going to be using this under there in the hope that the heat from my diesel cooktop won't affect it. It should be perfectly fine. Right, let's put that back so I might lose it. There we are. Right, I've got my measurements, I've got my phenolic ply. I need to set the depth of my track saw. These track saws are brilliant. If you haven't used one, I can't recommend them enough. They are expensive, but they are, it's probably the best investment I made. Another good investment, of course, is a mask. There you go, it really is as simple as that. Nice straight edge, as quick as you like. Let's move that piece. And we need to cut a slot in this now for the exhaust that goes down the back. So let's put a line down there like that. That's our centre line. And eyeball this up so the edge of the hole saw, this edge, is our furthest point. And the drill bit we're going to put dead on our centre line. Somewhere about there. Get our set square again. Right. So this is what we've ended up with. We've got a nice hole there where those lines are is where I'm going to cut, giving us a really nice slot. I've never done this before, right? It's the first time I've fitted a diesel cooktop. Tell me if I'm doing the wrong thing. Tell me if you think this is unsafe, if I'm going to create fire hazard. I've dropped my jigsaw off the bench and it's, look, it's bent my foot. It actually goes like that now. Fuck, I've ruined it. Oh well. Right, so there we go. Nice rounded slot. Right, you can probably hear the sheep in the background. They've just had lambs. That's why they're making a lot of noise. It's lambing season. I'll tell you what, it's enough to make you want to become a vegetarian, seeing those lambs playing around in the field. I really get it now. I get why people don't eat meat. Maybe I'll just stick to fish. I'm certainly never going to eat lamb again. Couldn't. Right, that'll do. So these are going to give us 2 runners. Can screw those inside the cabinet, and then our heat shield will sit on top of them. Simple. Perfect. Oh, it's a little bit difficult to say the least. Right, I've got these screws going through this piece of batten, so they're just sticking out, so I can get it in place and then pin it just by physically pushing it up against where I want it to be. So I'll get this lined up on those dots that I just made and then push it like that. Hopefully it will stay there whilst I screw it in to place. Because of course the back one's right opposite the exhaust, isn't it? Not where I need it to be. Back. Oh, build a campervan, they said. It's easy, they said. Yeah. Bloody YouTubers make it look so easy, don't they? Trust me, it's not that easy. There you go, so it's kind of pinned itself in. I think my screwdriver bit's a bit naff. Right. Wish me luck. Will it fit? Of course it will. There we go, perfect. See how it slides in now. Now how much room is there? Oh yeah. Loads of room around the exhaust. Have a look. So there you go, you can just make out the exhaust there coming down through the slot. There's plenty of room, although I've got to say this heat shield stuff isn't really all that, so I might get some more of this, that stuff that wraps around so it's nice and tight around the exhaust, just to give that phenolic ply more of a sporting chance of not catching fire. As you can see up inside there, it is quite close, so I'm a little bit concerned. I might actually drop this down a little bit lower just to get it away from that exhaust a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to fret all this around a bit, drop that down a little bit, just to try and eliminate any risk of any fire. Yeah, I'm really not sure about having this ply that close to the exhaust. I mean, I can fit my fingers between it, but I'd like a bit more of an air gap between the exhaust and the top of this ply. So I'm going to drop it down even lower. I made this little slot here. This is for the wires and the fuel pipe in that corner. So now this should, if I can get it in, go all the way to the back. There you go. So now that touches the back of the cupboard. It's nice and sealed. I'll put a nice front across there, and then the front of the drawer will come up to here and come down here. So it'll look like a really big drawer, when in actual fact it's only a shallow drawer. But like I said earlier, I don't like it that close to the exhaust. I want at least another 10-15 mil gap between that. Just means the drawer itself is going to have to be a little bit shallower, but it'll still be perfect for cutlery and stuff. So here we have the basic elements of our drawer. It is basically just a wooden box. We've got a base, 2 sides, a front and a back. Now all I need to do is screw and glue this all together. Hey presto, one cutlery drawer. Now this is the part of the video where I actually share some knowledge, impart some of my wisdom, things that I've learned over the years and years of building camper vans and doing cabinetry and stuff like that. So if you find this part of the video entertaining or even slightly informative, then please do let YouTube know and give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out. Right, let me show you what I've learned. So fitting drawer slides in a van can be quite daunting, quite challenging as well. these things are really difficult to get in there and get them nice and level and parallel to each other. The last thing you want is a couple of drawer slides when they're all wonky like this or even like that. Very difficult to get them square. So I've come up with this little technique a few years ago and I'd like to share that with you now. Right, allow me to digress. Now we know that this drawer is 80mm deep. So we want this top of this drawer to be level with the bottom of these runners, giving us a little bit of a clearance between this top tray. So if we measure 80mm down from here, we know then the bottom of the drawer is going to be around about 80mm below this. So with that in mind, if we get our drawer runner and fix it to the side of the drawer on a flat level surface, make sure that is flat, that's level. We know the bottom edge of this drawer runner is going to be 80mm from the top. So if we place this in here like that, with the bottom of this 80mm from the top of there, we know it's going to be in the perfect position. But here's the thing, it's getting it in the perfect position, it's getting it right first time. So we start off by actually opening our drawer runner up, again on the flat surface. We get the slider and we now screw this part of the drawer runner to the drawer. First, we get our scribing tool and we actually mark it where we want to put the screw, like this. And this is phenolic ply, so it's quite difficult, but there you are. We now have a clear pinpoint of where that screw's got to go. I've got my self-tapping screw. I'm going to put that screw in that hole and just start it off. Now we put the drawer runner where we want it. Is it going to stay there? No. That's typical, isn't it? Right, let's get it in there. I've just started to cut into the, because this is phenolic ply. If it was just regular plywood, we wouldn't have to do this. There we go, that's going in there now. That. Now we spread this out a bit more, and again we need to find the real one. I'm going to start it off with a self-tapping screw, and we're using these mushroom top screws because it just makes the drawer slide over them a lot easier. Right, so now that is affixed. Oh, one more. One more in there. Look at that. So now the drawer runner is fixed to the side of the drawer, obviously. Like that. Now we turn this around, we do exactly the same on the other side. So now the drawer runners are fitted to the drawers, we remove them, if we can, like that. So that's that one. It's going to go this side. And this one. This one goes that side. Right, put that to one side, we don't need that now. Right, so now we measure 80mm down from the top of there, and we're going to put a little dot there like that, at the 80mm mark. We're now going to measure 10mm in, because we want the drawer to be 10mm back, because we're going to be using 10mm ply to face the drawer. We're just putting a little tiny dot there, that's all we need. We'll put one up here as well, just for good measure. That's it. And the same this side. Actually, we'll do that side in a minute, off camera. Let's just do this one side, then you can see what I'm doing. Right. So where I put the dot there at 80mm down from the top, I'm going to get my scraper. I'm actually going to stick that in the ply, like that. So that's going to stay there, and then my runner can rest on it whilst I get it in line with those dots. that I put there, so I know it's far enough this way. And then, using my other scriber, I'm going to mark where I want my first screw to go. Like that. I'm going to start it off like this, just so that it saves struggling. I then get my runner, put it back where I want it, on those dots. Yep, pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. I can get the screw in like that. Because we've only got one pair of hands, even though free hands be really useful. And there you go. That is now, the face of this is in the right place, and it's also the right height from the top of here. Let's just measure it, make sure it should be 80mm to the bottom of this. Spot on, it couldn't be better if I tried. So now what I've got to do is the same for the back. So I'll get my tape measure, get my head in here. Not going to be able to film this bit. Pretty spot on, considering all I did was guess at his level. I'm going to get my torch in there though, just to make sure. I can't believe I got it that straight. Not first go anyway. It's spot on. Damn, I'm good. I shouldn't say that, should I? I shouldn't sing my own praises. There you go. So now this runner is in place. Really is as simple as that. Just using a couple of these scribers makes it so much easier. Right, I'm going to do the other side now. I won't film that because it'd be pretty impossible to do it. But I've got to sit around like this. Oh, stretch my legs. I'll be right back when it comes to putting the drawer in. Right. I've got my drawer runners in. Let's pull these out just a little bit, and hopefully this should all line up. Get that one on first. This bit's never easy. Luckily you don't have to jam. That's it. Just let the rollers sort themselves out. I got a bit worried then. I thought this ain't right. But there you are. It's a nice tight fit there as well. Yeah, they are nice. These drawer runners, they're from Wix's. Lovely. Oh, I just realised I forgot something. Oh, damn it. I forgot to paint the top edge of this. Oh. It's going so well as well. Right, I want to go and get my aerosol can, spray the top edge so you can't actually see the ply. I need to paint this grey. Bugger. I'll rectify that mistake off camera. Whilst I do that, why not go over to my other YouTube channel and check out the Cockney Treasure Hunter. Have a look at one of my treasure hunting escapades. I'll link a video for your convenience right up here. I'll see you there. You dig?